Today is Saturday, August 27th, 2011. It's been a couple days since I did an entry. Figured it was time for an update. Last couple days have been kind of busy, which is why I didn't do an update, and to some extent stressful. So, wanted to talk about that a little bit. Yesterday was kind of a long, stressful day. Did a whole lot of stuff and had to drive in from out of town, and so I got home and I was very tired and went to bed. Made it through the stressful times pretty well. But what I found out was this morning when I woke up, I felt a lot more depressed. So I was a little worried about that. Started to feel a little hopeless about life, where I'm going with what my job is, and where what I'm doing, that kind of stuff. So I kind of felt like I was walking on the edge of that precipice. That got me a little concerned. Then I noticed that I was really agitated, and I think that had to do with the stresses of yesterday. And in my head, I thought, wow, these are things that normally set me off, and I'm dealing with them really well. Well, I think really what I did was just sit on them and suppress them. And so when I got up this morning, I was very agitated, and I think the agitation was from suppressing all the stuff yesterday. So one of the things I noticed was I saw one of my friends very briefly, and there was a part of me that wanted to explode and just give them a hard time about some minuscule, stupid thing. And luckily, I've learned enough to be able to distance myself a little bit and look at that and not let that happen without some thought. And so I looked at what was going on, and what I realized is a couple things. One, the only reason that I would snap at this person is because I feel safe with them. And this is something I would really suggest people look at in their relationships. I think that once we get very comfortable with someone and we feel that they love us and they will support us no matter what, it's then we tend to, let me say this, then I tend to snap and unload on that person, because in my head it's like, well, they love me, they won't get rid of me, they won't be mad because I've just unloaded this pile of crap on them that really has nothing to do with them at all. I'm unloading it in this particular area because they're safe, because they love me, they won't take me out and throw me away. That's bad, that's dangerous. Those are the people you need to cherish the most. Those are the people that you need to treat the best. They're not your dumping grounds. They're not the area to let your frustrations go. It's taken me many years of learning and courses and things to be able to separate enough and look back. And anytime I feel aggravated at someone, to be able to take a look and say, am I really aggravated at that someone, or am I aggravated at something else? And they're the handy dumping ground for that aggravation. So that was an important lesson from this morning. I've been able to kind of work through it some today. I'm not sure I'm done yet. I got busy with work, and so I've been avoiding a bit. But it brought it up enough that I wanted to mention that. The depression feels a little bit better from this morning. I do tend to wake up on the downside, and so this morning I was kind of aware of that. I was like, oh, I'm sort of sliding back down into that crappy zone. But I was able to get outside, move around, have some coffee, sit and think about it, look at it. My past modus operandi has been to avoid. I'm a big avoider. I've had a lot of people work with me for many years to try and teach me not to do that, and I'm getting better at it. Not there yet, but at least now when I get aggravated about something, or I'm just feeling down about something, I look inward at it. I try and figure out where it's coming from, and so that's what I did today. It seems to have worked pretty well. I was able to work that out. I was able to not spray my crap on somebody else that had absolutely no reason to be getting any crap except that they love me. How weird is that to be able to, I mean, to think that you can just dump your shit on somebody who loves you. And I think that gets tangled up in relationships a lot. Not that I've been in a relationship for a while, but hopefully the next time I am, I'll be able to be a little more aware of that. I think we get so comfortable in our relationships that we're like, man, I can spew all kinds of crap on this person because they love me or they're married to me or whatever, and they won't pitch me away. Well, that's not right. Those are the people you need to be the most careful around. Anyways, that's kind of the report for today. It's a weekend. Worked a good bit today. Maybe I'll try and play some tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. And thanks again for checking in. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.